Hi, I want to invite you today to discuss about Bella & Canvas company. It's a very nice brand. They do beautiful t-shirts that print-on-demand sellers usually advise you to try and buy. And it's not only about this type of brand, Bella & Canvas. I want to say my personal opinion, what I think about the ones that I tried so far. For me, it's very important to understand through this video that there is not to choose one product and run with it, because I've seen a video of one of my favorite guys that talks about print on demand, and he tells you how to choose the t-shirt. He's trying some on, so that's quite nice, and it's his personal opinion. This is what I tried, and I can tell you it doesn't really work like that. You cannot just run with 3001. I'm wearing now a 6400 that he recommends from Bella & Canvas. Starting price is €10.95. It's very soft. The print quality, I print with Printful. It's still great. I have this since February, I think, and I wear it every week, so it's been washed for quite some, and it's still looking good. Nothing gets peeled off, so it's a good t-shirt. The print quality is nice. My design came up stunning, and we have a rough water here. I'm gonna read now from Printful because each color might have different. If you see some lower price, it's because how they are made. I think this one has 1% polyester. So we have Heather Prince Lilac and Heather Prince Natural are 99 combed and ring spun cotton with 1% polyester. Athletic Heather is 90% combed and ring spun cotton and 10% polyester. And other Heather colors are 52% combed and ring spun cotton, 48% polyester. It's a relaxed fit, press-shrunk fabric. Indeed, it didn't shrink or anything. Side seam construction, Q-neck, and the blank product is sourced from Nicaragua, Honduras, or the US. This is a product that comes quite fast. The shipping is not expensive. That's also quite nice. Wanted to show you how long it is. Some people like so long, but I would prefer a bit longer because some complain about 3001 compared to 6400, which is this one, that it is too long. But I like to wear it inside, and I like to pull it a bit over. The moment I do this with my hand, it's just gonna look weird, so I prefer the longer one. Then if you have breasts, this is really not really relaxed fit for me. It looks also a bit weird here because of the breast, and sometimes it pulls like this. The size is good, but yeah, how it pulls here. You cannot just say put a 6400 in your store because that's great and it's going to do amazing for you, because people might not like it how it fits them, or maybe they already know. If you're also transparent of what kind of brand you're using, that you're using Bella Canvas 6400 and they did wear before, they would know, oh, this is not going to look good on me. I know how it looks like. I know 3001, I don't have them here anymore. I gave them away, but I had one to try for my size, and they were so good looking, though not all colors. As good as this is, it doesn't fit so nice, I think. The length of the sleeve is great. I like this type of length. Some people like to the ones that are shorter, and this is my point. You cannot say it's choose one product, put your design all on them. What are we doing exactly? So what kind of brand are you growing? And also for me, it's insane to put them all to €36 or €26. I don't know what was suggested by them. So yeah, should you choose 3001? Should you choose 6400? Depends. I would put them both in the store and see what people go for what, because this is one style, they are the other ones. If I put even another type of bra that is pushing the breast up, it's gonna look even weirder because it's gonna pull even harder. Not everybody likes to wear that are a bit less fit, let's say, thin clothes. They like to have it on nicely, but when it looks like this, it doesn't advantage anybody. For me personally, consider the material also. Now let's look at 3001. Unisex staple t-shirt Bella & Canvas. This one is the one that I added recently. It's almost the same format, like ash color is 99 combed and ring spun cotton, 1% polyester. Heather colors are 52% combed and ring spun cotton. I'm sorry that I cannot pronounce this is really ridiculous. And 10% polyester. Heather colors are 99 combed and ring spun cotton and 1% polyester. And you have athletic and black Heather are 90% combed and spun cotton and 10% polyester. And for this one, I made an entire video comparing the print quality and different color to see how how the print came out on them. So please check out the other video. And again, this is estimated delivery in the Netherlands, 6-9 days. You have some nice colors options from here. Shipping is at €4.29. This is the normal shipping for Europe. How would you choose? I say do not run when it's about t-shirts just with one product. Offer something for everybody, right? I also have in my store, and I added personally, I tried the oversized faded t-shirt. It's called 5000. I really love the t-shirt, but it's a heavy material, and I like it in this season when it's autumn. You can relax. I wear it a bit longer. Like I said, the dress is very comfortable. The print, also with the washing, it looks incredible even now. Fortunately, I think it's in washing now, so you cannot see it, but it's definitely a product that it's worth it, even if it's more expensive, because it's cost around 23-29 euro. So always keep in mind, you cannot put all the same price, 26 euro, let's say, so you can discount. You would never discount the oversized faded t-shirt Ace colors. Never. How would you discount that? The other day I wanted to buy from an illustrator. He only had a hoodie for me with the design, but it was on black. In the end I didn't. But also what drove down was the price, because I love his design, no offense, it's worth it. But the hoodie itself was a gulden, and I know that hoodie does not deserve 50 euro. So that's my point. Sometimes you take your own choice. So if you like this t-shirt, you're gonna buy it, and then you see, oh, it doesn't fit me good, it sucks, look how it's bending here. And then I have like my favorite t-shirt is unisex organic cotton t-shirt Stanley Stella, and I tell you why. I washed it a couple of times now. We have a rough water in the Netherlands. Even with this, there are a bit of polyester in. You see they look a bit grungy or whatever, and that happens already from the first wash. And I can tell you that doesn't happen with oversized faded t-shirt. However, in time it gets some, like they are eaten by, like the material gets destroyed. But this unisex organic cotton t-shirt Stanley Stella, the 169 one, it's insane. The print quality is awesome still. The material looks like I just bought it yesterday, and it's even on the, which you would think it's losing its color at some point. So it's true, it's been just half a year, but I've been wearing them in rotation because I did want, and I did say in my first video that I want to see how the print is gonna look on. For example, I tried also the unisex denim t-shirt Husky embroidery. I like that material very much. However, unfortunately, I would not embroider that shirt anymore because it's getting destroyed, the material around it. And I don't think it's maybe from the embroidery itself. I think it's our water combination with the material, because some embroideries you have to choose your product. So again, you cannot choose, let's do Bella & Cavas 3001, we don't want anything, we have the same shipping profile, we have the same provider, right? And the embroidery, it's not maybe holding on. So it depends what you're doing, DTF, DTG. Maybe each product embroidery is better on. Like I prefer my embroidery on sweatshirts. I've tried now on the t-shirts, and I think you really have to find the material that holds the embroidery, and I suggest you buy the product, wear it a couple of times, wash it in case you are wondering what are your customers' experience. And in the end, you want everybody to come back to your store and give you good reviews and do the best for them. And this is something that I'm trying to figure out, because everybody likes to make money, right? This is your business, this is your life. But I also want people to say, oh, we got some nice product from them, and I don't have to go and buy it, for example, or yeah, because that's the sad part. Everybody thinks this is like drop shipping, right? It's drop shipping, but depends on you how your brand wants to represent what you're doing. If you're in this just for the money, of course everybody wants to get to that, but is it how good I can sleep at night on that money? That's my take on this, and I want that through my products, and this is why I choose to try them. And this is a review after so many times of wearing. And thank you Printful. Sometimes I can see it's nothing to do with Printful, how they print, because some are very good products. Try your products, play around, wear them yourself to see. This is what Erdegora is about. I want to create a community around it. I want to share my experience, because there's a lot of fake out there, and I was so disappointed over 1 year in the print on demand when you see or you hear all these gurus and it's a lot of crap or bullshit or whatever you want to say it. But I think the best person to decide what is good for your business and what you should try, it's you. Because in the end, who's your customer? Or who would you like to be a customer? I want anybody to enjoy a decent price. I don't want to get rich overnight. So I'm not gonna put 100% rate for my products because I am doing everything for myself. And this I promise you that whatever is a mistake, we are going to try to fix it. And that's also something that you can look into, because the idea is everything you hear, don't take it as try it yourself, think for yourself. We are not taught in schools, unfortunately, to think for ourselves and just follow whatever someone is doing. And many times maybe they give bad advice, and that's why you are not doing anything, because you're trying what crap they are teach you online. And definitely there are many videos out there and many influencers, or how they're called, gurus, or maybe it works for them. Listen to their story. Listen, they're doing this for years or 20 years. 5 years, I don't know what, but they're not telling you everything. They always tell you there is a community out there, it's private, you have to pay to join, they have classes, and then you're gonna get probably faster to your result because they disclose whatever they do to work out, and they leave things outside, or maybe they teach you wrong, I think, because just one product is not gonna be a winner. And I think it's really good to try it out, mix it up. It's your choice. You want to go only with 3001, that's fine, but I really think you could try 3 versions: cheaper version, a more regular. That's why I chose relaxed, so people can actually choose. And especially if we leave the brand name out there, they know they had before a Bella & Canvas 2001, because then I already know what am I selling. So I don't know what your thoughts are about this. This was my honest video about Bella & Canvas. I think they have a very nice products. I also have a crop sweatshirt that I tried, and it's such a nice product, but you have to watch out because of the material. The print looks very nice at start, but after a couple of washes, like 6 washes, it starts already to peel. I still want to do an embroidery on it to see how that would hold on, but it's a very soft material, so I'm a bit worried because of the heaviness. Yeah, that's something I want to do, and just let me know in the comments below. And if you watched so far, don't forget to hit thumbs up, leave comments. I don't care really if you don't agree with me. It's even better, because then I can look into it. I like to learn more and have opinions, because the more people have opinions, I think it's easier for me then to look and see, okay, that's something wrong maybe in my thinking. How do you choose your product? How do you choose just because then it's cheaper? Is it your wallet so important to screw out other people? I don't know. If I'm thinking personal, I buy my t-shirts from Mango. They have sometimes ridiculous discounts, €5 sometimes a t-shirt. It's not worth it. They are minimalist. I don't need to have something crazy. No one's gonna buy 10,000 t-shirts if they don't like your design, right? So you have to also think like that. And they last, I don't know, quite some time, so they have quite good products for low price. Always think in balance. Is it my t-shirt good quality? If my design is good, are they gonna buy it? Because I'm the one of those people that I would never buy €26 for a design t-shirt with some crazy things. It has to be like very known illustrator to do that. And I would prefer to do my own things. And that's something you can think. I don't know, because I hear Shimi all the time, this is a good product, everybody owns t-shirts. Sure, everybody owns a t-shirt. That doesn't mean they spend €26 on a t-shirt. And maybe US they do this, but I can tell you for sure in Europe, people don't just waste money on t-shirts, and many people buy t-shirt on discount, because a t-shirt, it's still a t-shirt. Thank you for watching my video, and stay sharp.